Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Hello, everybody, and happy Monday to you. I hope you're doing well as we have officially kicked off the first full week of spring that is now underway. It officially took place at Sunday morning on the 20th of March. So it does appear that it's going to feel like late April, but however, that does fall in the category of spring. So that is going to be some good news as you're making your way over the next couple of days. We do have some rain chances moving in. I'll talk about that coming up here in just a little bit. I do want to begin, however, with the outlook of our temperatures over the next 2 weeks. It does appear that we're going to remain at or just near normal, so there's nothing to be too concerned about. However, though, we do see that blob of blue just the north of outside of our coverage area that possibly may be kind of sinking down as we head towards the upcoming latter half of the month and going into the first week of April. There are some signs and indications that the models could possibly bring some much cooler weather and also run below normal as you make your way up towards this first week of April. However, though, we'll worry about that when we get closer to that time frame. But I do want to let you know that most of you are probably wanting to do some planting and get out there and get your flower beds all decked out. Do know that we will, and we are definitely could see some much cooler weather, especially during the overnight hours. Moving on ahead, as you head our Monday evening, nothing to be concerning about, just a beautiful evening in sight. Maybe go outdoors on the patio, have some dinner or walk, or better yet, throw the hammock up and take some reading in and soak in some nature while you're at it. Our temperatures are going to be very warm and mild. As you do see here, the overnight lows will be dropping in the mid to low 40s first thing on your Tuesday. Clear skies will begin our second day of the work week with a mix of sun and clouds in the afternoon. We will begin to see clouds thickening and increasing later in the day on your Tuesday. We do have a storm system that's going to be approaching our area. I'll talk more about that in just a second, but a beautiful day. Get out there and soak of it up as our temperatures are running about 15 to 20 degrees above the average high right now. So that is something to keep in mind. This is not our average high from March. We typically are staying in the mid 50s, as you probably have noticed that too. Our area-wide temperatures, again, ranging from the mid-60s from Medicine Dan to the low 70s as you make your way east of 58 and up towards 220. Just a beautiful afternoon everywhere you go. 70 fair, as you see there, mostly to partly clear skies. Cloudy skies will result to the western phases of the parkway. So most areas, again, along a Fancy Gap up towards Route 8 will be most likely variably cloudy with a few peaks of sunshine. And here's your all-important 5-day outlook. Let's talk about this here because it's some days that we now to keep a close eye on as you make your way here. So again, Tuesday tomorrow, nothing to be concerned about, just a beautiful day with those clouds increasing overnight. So just keep that in mind. Wednesday is going to be the day we have to keep a close eye on because there's a possibility that we could see some severe weather with this weather storm event moving through. It is a cluster, possibly some thunderstorms could be interacting as a cold front's coming through, and it looks like to stall for just a little bit, but nothing to be concerned about as you make your way out and about. But again, Wednesday is going to be one of these days where you want to, if you do head off to work, make sure the kiddos have their rain gear with you, and you also have your coat and umbrella and things of that nature. We could possibly see against the level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale from the National Storm Prediction Center of Norman, Oklahoma, has issued that for our coverage area. That will begin to increase as we head towards the later on Wednesday. The main concern would be some heavy rain and high winds, as we possibly could see a few thunderstorms out of this one. So just keep that in mind. If you do hear rumble of thunder on Wednesday, Thursday is looking a lot better in the afternoon. We'll begin to see that rain continuing to early in the morning hour, and then by midday, we'll begin to see that break up as the storm system will be moving out in our area. It'll be breezy from time to time, so just keep that in mind. If you do have trash day on either of these days, you may want to kind of just put it out there first thing in the morning before you do go out to work. Of course, you don't want to have your trash or things blowing across your neighbor's yard, which is a possibility that could happen too. We'll keep a close eye on that, let you know how, if all this hopefully is less severe, is the best way we want to predict with this one on Wednesday. Again, Thursday morning rain showers will taper off to afternoon sunshine, maybe mostly to partly clear cloudy skies. We may see a few breaks depending on how long the system does linger, but it does appear it'll be out of here before in a hurry. Friday is going to be much cooler, back to, I guess we're getting closer to average for both Friday and Saturday, We'll begin to see some windy conditions for our Friday once more as the front has exited the area. But what are you noticing? Our temperatures are not like dropping through the day. So that's the good news with this storm system. Typically in the winter months, we get these fronts and these storm systems that move through that allows much colder air behind it. This is, I wouldn't call this cold air, but it's a little cooler than what we're going to be seeing for both Wednesday and Thursday. Saturday, however, there will be the coolest of the days. Temperatures back in the 50s, so near normal, at least to say. Our overnight lows are going to be back near freezing. So as I showed you that map earlier on the first start of the weather program here, that colder weather is possibly going to be moving, sinking down just for a little bit in our area. And it does appear that it's not going to last long either. So we may get a few cool days above or below normal, as we do see our chances of frost that'll be increasing. So once again, it is not abnormally concerning to see overnight lows go from the 40s to the 50s to the 30s. But again, as a reminder that, again, we are in the transition month from March to April, and this is where we typically do see our chances of more cooler weather in the daytime at night, and also our other chances of seeing some much chilly weather first thing in the morning. So once again, tomorrow, beautiful day. Enjoy it. We'll see the clouds in the afternoon increasing. Overnight, will thicken up and give our rain chances for both Wednesday and Thursday here with that severe weather threat. Most likely late Wednesday, there'll be the main time frame for possibly some thunderstorms. High winds will be the main, or gusty winds, I should say, not high winds. We need to let me elaborate. Keep yourself as calm as I can on that one. So gusty winds are expected with any thunderstorm that does develop. Again, a lot of heavy rain will be falling in a short amount of time with some of these storms as well that are moving through on your Thursday morning. And then we begin to clear out and stay dry as we begin one of the final weekends left here in the month of March. Hard to believe we are already almost near that prom season for our students. Graduation's approaching pretty soon. So hope you graduating seniors are ready to take on the new level of college. If you're heading off to work, maybe whatever you're doing after graduation, we'll wish you well, as May will be here within time's reach. Just stick around here with us. We have a lot more great local programming coming up. What we're going to do now is thank some of our sponsors who make this forecast possible, and we're going to turn things back over to Luis, who is at the news desk. Thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.